All right, everybody. Welcome to Crazy Hair Hat Night, April 27th. Here we go. Okay, so now I am on speaker view. Are you guys on speaker view? It doesn't really matter. Oh, there's Jen. Okay, so what? I just suddenly forgot how to do this.
Put it on speaker view. You're good.
Okay, I'm on speaker view, and what I want to do is make me the spotlight video for a second, because look at, what does this mean?
350.
Cadillac Max. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means another unit club. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. 355,000 retail as we speak. Woo! These things are really flopping around on the back of my head. Congratulations, biggest Cadillac Max. Okay, I want to go to the gallery while I'm recording. I'm going to take off the spotlight video. Wait. Okay, hang on. Here I go. There it is. Whoops. No, that's not it. Oh, geez, Lisa. Here we go. Cancel spotlight. It already did. Here we go. Great. Gallery. Going to the gallery. There they are. Whoop. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay, we got to take a picture now. I think I see all the faces I'm going to see. Yes?
Can you?
All right, get those weirdo heads in there.
Can you see mine if I'm like this?
Wow, Lisa, or Cece, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, kind of, because you're kind of blending in with the door. There, right there. Stay right there. Don't move.
Okay.
Okay, here you go. Okay, ready? Okay. Crazies. Woo! All right, very good. Okay.
Computer audio.
Congratulations.
Hi, I figured it out.
I am going to go to, I really wish we all had music. I am telling you what. Speaker view.
I love it, Dawn, with the wig.
Okay, Cease, there you are. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, ladies. Happy Monday. We are so excited to have you. Everyone's rocking their super fun hairstyles. I love it. I love it. So as we are learning how to do this together, you guys have been so fabulous, being so fluid with us as we figure all this out. So if we could just please ask you all to mute yourselves, that would be awesome. We are going to just keep it to our directors to speak, and then when we have an opportunity to chat, you will know. Okay, awesome. So again, thank you guys for being fluid with us. We're also going to ask you just a couple quick things. So when we are looking to continue to minimize distractions, because Lisa and I can get a little squirrely, and we just have to keep it focused. So we would really appreciate if for some reason you do have to help a pet, a husband, a boyfriend, a child, etc., that if you just turn your video off, and if you could just leave it off, sometimes coming on and off can also be a distraction. So we'd really appreciate that. And then if you do need to hop on late for any reason, if you could just come in video off, that would be awesome. Another really great tip that we found is if you guys go into Zoom and make an account, you can actually put a really great photo on your profile, so that even when your video is off, there's a great picture of you. So really fabulous resolution to that one too. And again, we're just gonna leave it muted, and I think I got it all. Yes, we just want to minimize distractions. So thank you guys for helping us do that. I know we have some new faces, so as we learn together, we appreciate you guys being fluid with us. So, did I get it all?
I think so.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go to gallery view so we can see all the faces. Then I know I need to take you off of spotlight video because I understand this. And I also know that before I move forward with sharing the agenda, we have some brand new beauty consultants in the house. Woo, woo. Olivia is probably not really sure what I'm doing. There she is. There she is.
It's you, Olivia. It's you.
Olivia's like, is it me? Am I the new one? Maybe there's someone newer than me. Maybe there's someone newer than a day. It is you, Olivia. Welcome to the Rise Unit and the Courage Nation. Yes, 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 yes. We're going to hear more about you in a little bit. All right, I am going back to speaker view for the recording because I know you guys appreciate that later when we're recording. Okay, spotlight video just for a second. Okay, do you see me on the screen? Great, because I got to make sure you get to look at blue or pink, black, and colored hair for as long as possible because now I have to wash my hair. Okay, we are going to start tonight with a bit of consultant recognition. I'm sharing the agenda. A little bit of consultant recognition. We're going to share our Brave. We're going to do weekly awards. Yes. We're going to share some more announcements, a bit of training, and then close. Sound good? Okay. Cancel spotlight video. Go back to gallery view. This is really good. All right. Reset action. We're going to start with move up. Cece Schuber, please go ahead with the Rise Unit.
Okay, so we are going to recognize our fabulous leaders moving up in Mary Kay. So we have the amazing senior consultant, Maddie Gallagher, on with us tonight. Whoop, whoop. There she is with her little side pony. I love it. I love it. I love it. Our super senior, Megan Amin. Hand waves for Megan Amin. And our fabulous team leaders, B-Rad and Kelly Strasser.
Woo!
All the love, all the love.
Yes, I love it. All right, starting with senior consultants in the MAC unit, we have Janaea, Jen G, Katie, Rhonda, Whitney, and Judith. Congratulations, senior consultants. Moving on up to the super seniors, we have Dawn Emanuele and the Maggies. Yep, yep. And then star team builder with 4 active team members. Dory Anderson, your queen of the world. And may I please be the first to announce National Court of Sales winner already with over $41,000 in sales. Dory Anderson! Woo! Way to go, mama. Way to go. 2 months and 5 days early. You can unmute if you want. 2 months and 5 days early.
That is so amazing, and that's the first time it's been that early. So I have a lot of time to really pump it up. I'm excited.
So proud of you. So
Thank you.
proud of you. I asked her to wear a very fancy crown tonight. I said, is it okay if I announce this? She said, yes. I said, you pull out that fancy crown. Made me sweaty. Made me sweaty, Mom.
Whew, sorry.
Woo! All right. Now we are going to ask, I'm hoping about 3 of you, if you can, and I'll just, if you could go like this for me, who would like to share their Brave from last week? I see Maggie Sherwin has her hand up. Dory Anderson has her hand up. And Whitney Schleyline. All right, we will take you 3. Let's say Maggie, Dory, Whitney. Go ahead, Megs, and unmute yourself.
Okay. Excuse me. My Brave is slightly two-parted. One of the girls that works at the hotel, her birthday was the week before, I think. I sent her just a few like samples, goodies, like here, because it's not fun to have a birthday right now and we can't go out and she's got all her kids at home homeschooling, blah. So she appreciated that, loved that. I sent her an old nail polish in there as part of it. And we were chatting a little bit on Friday before your virtual party. And since she was online, I was like, oh, hey, what are you doing for the next like 45 minutes? And she's like, I was just gonna sit down and have dinner. I'm like, oh, but I already gotten in like, hey, here's why. Would you, we could use your feedback. You gotta get a little more info on the stuff I sent you. She's like, yeah, we're gonna have dinner. I said, but okay, I think I can invite you in still and you can go back and watch. Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. That's fine. So She's like, I do need a new face cream. So I have to follow up. I figure I'd give her, Monday, because Mondays and kids in school, blah. But that was my brave.
Awesome. Maggie, I am so proud of you. Look at everybody clapping. Can you see everybody? Everybody's clapping for you.
Now I do.
Clapping and snapping, giving you the love. I love it. Congratulations, Maggie. All right. Was it Dory who was next? Great. Go ahead, Mom.
Okay, so I invited a lot of people that I've been considering inviting to Monday Night Live anyway. So I knew that they had time crunches, and so I was checking in with them and making sure that they had stuff and all this kind of, yeah, well, my brave was I asked, because sometimes that's as good as it gets. And it's okay, because it gives you courage to do it the next time around.
Yes. Yes. Congratulations.
So,
Congratulations, Grandma. Got some love coming at you. All right. And then Whitney, crazy hair Whitney.
I called one of my kids' preschool teachers on, I don't know, whatever day last week, just to check in, see how she was doing. School's been closed. I just wanted to check in to see how she was doing. And we had talked about getting together for a facial before COVID-19 lockdown happened. And I said, I don't know where you're at in this journey of skincare, but I'd love to help you out. She's like, oh my gosh, yes, I totally need something. I encouraged her to download the Skin Analyzer app.
Yes.
And we went back and forth. She's currently not using anything except Dove soap on her face and just like some random moisturizer. So she's like, it has to be simple and it has to be inexpensive. And I said, well, are you looking for anti-aging? Yes. Okay. Well, you have to start with the cleanser. Like, if nothing else, start with the cleanser. So she was happy to start with the cleanser. I delivered it on my bike on Friday, got my exercise in while I delivered product. And so far she's loving it. And I anticipate that she will add a moisturizer in the coming weeks.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You look like the secretary from Liar Liar.
I don't think I've seen that movie to know what her hair looks like.
You just Google it and you'll see.
Okay. Like the fringe.
Anyone in agreement with that for Whitney? You're getting some agreements. All right, very good. All right, we are going to move along, and I'm going to keep it on gallery view for our recording because we are going to be having you raise your hands for our weekly awards this week. So first of all, those of you that have scheduled one or more appointments. Now, I haven't said this one in a while. So if you had any sort of guest on last week's anything, or you are doing any sort of FaceTime anything this week, however you're seeing someone face to face, however it is, please go ahead and raise your hand. If you have at least one, great. Keep your hand raised if you have two. All right, 3, 4. Woo! I still see some hands. 3. Did we stop at 3? We have 4. Fortman has 4. Is Fortman the only hand currently at Fortman? How many? 4. Woo! Congratulations, Maggie! Congratulations. Is that a tiara that you have on? Sort of? What is it?
No, it's a headband from Headbands for Hope. It's an awesome organization.
Oh, cool. Okay, let's pretend it's a crown.
Deal.
Okay. All right. So just for today, we're going to pretend it's a crown. Okay, awesome. Then we're going to go to number of faces seen. And this could be parties or individuals because I'm realizing you're seeing them in many different ways. So those of you that either last week or last week, in the last week had at least one face, raise your hand. And of course, this is all the people that you've had at your parties and all the stuff that we've been doing online. Okay. 2 or more, keep them raised. Yes. 3 or more, keep them raised.
Yeah, buddy.
Congratulations. 4 or more. Sandy, put your hand up. You had all kinds of people on Friday night. Okay. All those people that were on live with us on Friday night, they count. Okay. Are we at 5?
Yes.
Okay. 5, keep your hand raised. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. How many, Dory? You're muted. How many?
15.
15. Woo! Congratulations. You are the winner of faces. Congratulations. I guess that makes sense why you're wearing a tiara. Yes. Okay. Then we're going to recognize those of you. Okay. So this is for parties, which I'm still going to recognize this because you could have held one on your own, a virtual party, or had 3 or more guests on the Rise Unit party or the Cadillac Mac party. Okay. So for those of you that had at least one party last week, raise your hand. 2.
Patty.
All right. A whole bunch of you had 1. So since I can't actually give a, I don't know how to do that right now. Yay, you're all queens.
You
Oh,
get a
queens.
tiara, you get a tiara, you get a tiara.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, and then sales. Okay, I'm really excited about this because of these parties, you guys. I'm really excited about this. So those of you that opened your business last week, that means you sold anything to anybody. Get your hand right in here so we can see your hand right in there. I love it. Look at all the hands. Look at all the hands. The hands are in there. All right, 100 or more. Keep your hand raised in that screen. I love it. Whitney has her hand all the way up to the screen. I love you guys so much. Okay. Okay. Where am I at? 100? I don't even know where I'm at.
Yeah, 100.
100. Okay. 150. Keep your hand raised. Congratulations. 200. Keep it raised. 250. Keep it raised. 300. Keep it raised. Holy man. 350. Keep it raised. Look at the hands are dancing. 400. Keep it raised. Holy man. 450. Oh my gosh. Holy man. 500. 500. Gallagher's hand is still up. 550.
Way to
Okay.
go, Maddie.
Gallagher's hand is down. Gallagher is the queen of the Rise unit for the week. We've got 2 Mac hands still up. Should the mother or the cousin not be able to, continue their reign or whatever on earth? Also on my screen, they're both next to me, so I'm like surrounded by greatness right now. 550, 600. Woo! Oh! Yay! Sandy, what was your week? You're on mute. You're on mute.
I think it came to 720 just for the party.
Woo! Congratulations!
It might have been more. That was the last time I looked.
Yes, 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 yes. The party worked. The party worked. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my gosh, I'm sweaty. Okay. Those of you that had a new team member last week, let's see the hand just go flying. Oh, don't back up, Kelly. You're going to disappear right into the castle. Stace. Oh, she's gone. Oh, she's back. Okay. I love those virtual backgrounds. You just went to Scotland or Ireland or wherever it is. You just went there. Congratulations. And down on my screen, down and over. There she is, Olivia. She's 3 down in my tic-tac-toe square here. Congratulations.
Amanda has a new team member too. I'm so sorry.
Amanda does too?
Yes, Becca, her cousin, signed up too. So family and friends, new women all around.
Oh,
Sorry.
congratulations. Congratulations, Amanda.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Amanda.
great. Then that means we have 2 queens, both from the Rise unit. Congratulations, ladies. That is awesome. Love it. All right. Then we are going to go to more. Congratulations, you guys, on an awesome week. Seriously. We're going to go to more announcements from Cece and Andrea. And is it Cece first or Andrea? I'm going to make you the speaker. Is it Cece or Andrea?
Cece.
Cece?
Cece, it is. There you go, Cece.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that was fun. I love that recognition. There's so many great things happening. We can't keep up. What a problem. I love that. So I'm really excited to tell you guys a little bit more and give you some encouragement on the My Mary Kay moment. I guess we'd call it a competition or program that's going on right now, contest that Mary Kay is putting out for us. So if you go to In Touch and then simply scroll down on the left-hand side on your MK News, where it has all the headlines, all the way at the bottom will be My Mary Kay moment. And I think we're gonna show you that right now. So it's so easy to enter, you guys. You just simply follow the link and it brings you to a separate page where you upload your photo and type in a small blurb regarding that photo. So here is the PDF regarding it. It shows you what you're gonna win. 20 grand prize winners. Check this out, you guys. Seminar 2020 registration fee, which is almost a $200 value, $1,000 in spending money, an assortment of Mary Kay products, and a Mary Kay makeover and photo shoot for the opportunity to be featured in a national advertisement. What? Our company is so cool. And I love that this came out now, right, you guys? Like, what a great way to fill up your heart and reflect on a Mary Kay moment and be able to just really, really be back in that moment. The one that I used, for example, was a moment from our debut party, which was so much fun. There you have it, the contest information and a link exactly for where to go. So it was so easy. It took like less than 5 minutes. You can only type so many words, so they kind of limit you on that. So you just have to keep it really simple. And I think the world is rigged in the Courage Nation favor. So I'm positive that one of us, if not more, are going to win. So I'm really excited, you guys. And if you need help deciding on a moment, or whether you're brand new or a seasoned consultant, we all have a moment that we were like, yes, that. And, or, maybe it's something that happened with another consultant and maybe she has a photo of you guys or what have you. So there's so many different moments that can be applied to that. And I think it's a really cool opportunity to get involved. If nothing else, I'll be sharing the blurb that I wrote and the picture online too, just on my social media, just to talk about it. That is not how you enter. Let's be clear. You do have to enter from that link there on In Touch. So again, super easy to find. And if you guys need help, just let me know. And yeah, so new seasoned, anyone can enter, anyone should enter. Gives us a great opportunity to, like I said, just reflect on something fabulous that has happened. And another way to showcase your business on social media in a different way too. So I think sharing what you posted is really neat. Like, hey, Mary Kay's doing this contest for consultants. Check out what I shared. Hope I win, whatever it might be. So I really love the idea. I really encourage you all to take advantage of it. And I know that you guys will come up with a great My Mary Kay moment to share. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Cease.
Sure.
Give her some love. Give the girl some love. Cancel the spotlight. Bring it over to Andrea. Up next, Offspring Sales Director, Andrea Gracie Elney. Woo!
Great job, Cece. I am so excited about that My MK moment. There's so many great things going on. It's you just kind of gotta pick and choose what you're gonna, invest in or just engage in, and it's all good, you guys. It's all good. Mm-hmm. So what I want to feature is something that is like going, almost gone, but you can still take advantage of that exciting bundle offer of products that you've probably seen and heard about. It consists in I was gonna go grab my real products to show you, but you all know what the Satin Hands looks like. That's part of the bundle. You get the Time-Wise cleansing bar, which you guys, if you haven't used, it's gonna become one of your favorite products, and you're gonna be like, why have I never tried this before? Mm-hmm. And probably the one product that has been around since the inception of our company, the Extra Emollient Night Cream. So these 3 products go hand in hand with what the company wants us to be promoting right now in the hygiene and personal care items. And they are products that everyone and anyone can use and enjoy. So normally the retail value of these 3 products bundled together is $71. But right now you can purchase them for just $32. Which would normally cost you $35.50, and you can sell them either on a special promo for $64, or you can frozen.
You seem to be frozen.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Okay, sorry. Got really excited.
That's okay.
Okay. So lots of numbers, but basically 55% discount is what you need to get excited about, because basically you can give yourself an extra profit. So normally what I like to do is stock my
Uh-oh, you're frozen. You seem to be frozen. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Am
There
I
you
back?
back. Yep, you're back.
We're having internet issues. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully I won't freeze again, but basically I like to invest in the products when they're on sale and then reap the rewards for months down the road as I'm selling the products
Mm-hmm.
for the full retail value, and I'm just pocketing a little extra cash.
Mm-hmm.
Another advantage that you can think of is not only increasing your own profit down the road, but you can reduce your personal cost when you use them personally or gift them to people. So these are just some ways that you can take full advantage. And I believe that tonight is at midnight is the deadline for this bundle offer. Am I correct, Lisa?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I just want to say, like, do you realize what a God-ordained blessing it is that our company was approached by the government to create the hand sanitizers, which allowed us to operate in full, operate fully as a company. And
Mhm.
so that's why the company really wants us to continue to promote those personal hygiene and self-care products. And so this really ties in with that. And don't you just love earning extra money? Like normally we get excited about a 50% profit, but now you can get a 55% profit. So yeah, stock
Yes.
up, girls, because you got Mother's Day coming down the road and all kinds of great things. So
Yes.
any other ideas, Cece or Lisa, that you wanted to add to that?
That was awesome. I think, is that clear to everyone? Does that make sense? Like you understand the extra value? Quick.
Yes. I'm seeing a lot of nods.
Nods. Okay, awesome.
Giving
Great.
her
Yeah.
the love, giving her the love, giving her the love, giving her the love. Thank you, Andrea. You know, do you guys remember when they did the Satin Hands savings a while back? Do you remember that? I maxed out. You could get 13, okay? And I saved them intentionally for my open house where I offered them as a savings and sold 2 for, okay? And intentionally did that. It was like a thank you for coming to my open house, but I have lots if you want lots. So one person bought 8. Yeah. And so I'm going to do that again because of the fact that this is the exact product that Mary Kay wants us to promote right now. So exactly what Andrea said about how divine is it that the government said, we need you to do this. And so you're doing this. So this is one of the things I specifically want to talk about for our training tonight is that Maggie Fortman had noticed that, okay, she's over here. So what I'm going to do, my friends, is I'm just going to keep looking at the camera. And I'm just going to pretend that your face is up at the light. Okay, do you know what I did to help us so that I don't look down in the corner all the time? Do you see that? That's my little tiny baby football player. Okay, well, for some reason I have a picture that's the size of a dime. So I am now putting it next to the light, the camera. And my husband gave me this idea because I said, honey, we're taught and raised to look at people in the eyes. But when we look at people in the eyes on the computer, we're looking down or away or whatever because we're not actually looking at their eyes. We're looking at their eyes through the computer, which is not the same. But I have to look at their eyes because I love them and that's what you're supposed to do. And he's like, put one of their faces on the screen by the camera then. Okay. So I did. So now I'm looking at Carson's little eyes, which is like looking at all of your eyes. So this will be done right. Okay. All right. I'm going to put myself on the spotlight video. Aren't we learning, you guys? This is week 6. Oops, there we go. Am I on Spotlight Video? I think. I don't know. You can't answer me because you're not there. Okay. Oh, you gotta let
I
me.
think you're good. I think
Okay,
you're
here we go. All right, I am now. That is some craziness. Okay, so okay, so I was talking to Maggie Fortman earlier, and some of you may have noticed when you were going to order that the liquid eyeshadows, excuse me, I'm a little warm, a lot of dancing around over here. The liquid eyeshadows are actually out of stock right now. And I think maybe only Light Beam is available. I think. Yes, that is a regular line product. So here's what's happening. The company was able to stay open because we offer, the cleansing systems, right? Cleansers for your face, the hand, satin hands and all of that. It's because of the hand sanitizers that we were able to stay open, which then opened our category more to the cleansing in the hands. Okay, so with that, that's how we were able to stay open. So that is what Mary Kay is putting more manufacturing into, is the personal care products right now, not color products. So that is why you have seen a little dip in the stock. It's not because it's run out. It's a regular line product. They will put it back in stock. It's simply because our focus right now is supposed to be on the products that help everybody. Okay, I hope that is making sense to you. And all you have to do, if you still want to order those products that are out of stock, is you just have to keep checking back. Mary Kay does not do a back stock of products. You can only ever order what is in stock, which is usually 99.9% of the products. Thank you for your patience in this very fluid situation. All right, our temporary circumstances. Okay, now, I also want to thank you again for your professionalism. Remember last Monday we talked about being classy and professional? I think it was Monday. Maybe it was Tuesday. Maybe it was Wednesday. Maybe it was our party Friday night. Maybe it was last night on Strength Finders. I don't know. But we talked about being classy and professional, and I want to thank you for that. You may have also noticed on your InTouch screen, I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to show you to make sure that you guys are following along with over here on your InTouch screen where it says MK News, okay? All the things that are new and happening are going to be here. And I want you to see this where it says be accurate in product representations, okay? So the company has said, hey, just make sure when you're talking about things that you are using company-sponsored literature, or you are making sure you are going with the words that Mary Kay has given us, okay? So, for instance, we can't say our products have antibacterial properties. That's not official. While it might be true, you guys, it is not specifically labeled that way. So we cannot make a claim of something that has not been tested for that specifically. Does that make sense? I'm thinking, okay. And then another one that's out there is something called a hydrofacial. So let me explain this real quick, just in case you were wondering. So there is something, well, that's an actual name. Hydrofacial is an actual thing, okay, that is in the spa world. So some Mary Kay people were like, hey, I want to copy that, and then let's call it a hydra session. Okay, so okay, no one has done anything wrong. What I'm just trying to say real quick is that in some instances, people were saying it was the same thing when we know it's not, because it's not done in a spa. You know, it's done with products with your hand on your face, and it's not done with tools and so forth. So Mary Kay just wants to make sure that we are following our guidelines. And the reason this is so imperative right now, my friends, I'm going to come back to me. The reason this is so imperative right now, my friends, is because there are other direct selling companies and multi-level management companies, which is a version of direct sales. We are direct sales. There's also multi-level management, MLM. That's not what we are, that are making some false claims, exaggerated claims. And remember also when we were kind of talking about people kind of like being predators. We talked about that, and that there's a difference between being an opportunist and a predator, right? So how is Mary Kay being an opportunist right now? We saw the opportunity for satin hands or for hand sanitizer, right? Mary Kay, the company, saw an opportunity for us. We know, Mary Kay knows that we want to give satin hands to the people on the front lines and all the people that are working so hard right now, and stay-at-home moms and everybody who are washing their hands incessantly. So Mary Kay was an opportunist during this event to say, beauty consultants, here's a sale for you. Here's a discount. Here's a savings for you. Nothing wrong with being opportunistic. There is something wrong with being a predator and like exaggerating claims and almost being like arrogant, like something like, here I sit in my beautiful beach home working my home-based business while people are out of work. Like, people have actually said that. Not Mary Kay people, but people from other companies have said that. So sometimes when you see those warnings or reminders up on your newsfeed, it is because other companies may have actually been reprimanded, and Mary Kay wants to make sure that we continue to be the gold standard, as we always have been, the gold standard for the direct selling industry and the company that the government looks at. The company that, again, the government looks at for the direct sales standard and what other companies should follow. Yes. Gold standard. Okay, so I just want to remind you to keep it classy and professional, just like you guys have doing, not making any false claims. If you're not sure whose post to copy your director's post, because you already know that like we're doing the right thing, right? Like we got the idea from wherever. Cece and I and Andrea have resources where we get things from national sales directors that we are in a special group. And then we also get some special pic collages from people that make them just for us too. So sometimes we look super creative and we're not, someone made it for us. Okay, so don't major in the minors, copy our things, or if you're not sure, just ask. Okay, sound good? Okay, then I want to talk to you about the results. Okay, I just looked down and realized you guys saw the top of my head. Okay.
Yep, we did.
I want to talk to you about the results from our party on Friday night. And I know Cece had amazing results from her party on Thursday, which was her second party with their team. And it was the first party for all of the new team members specifically. And I had the privilege of watching that, and what an excitement that was. Holy, holy man. So when I did ours for our team on Friday, I did some research online from a lot of national sales directors and directors that have been doing this already. Then I watched both of Cece's party, watched them live, so I could see how it came down. And I knew that I was going to keep our look and our products very simple. So the theme of it was stay at home beauty on a budget. And guess what, you guys? You can call things anything you want. You're still going to basically do the same thing. Surprise. Okay. It was eye makeup remover, botanical cleansing cloths, skincare, and dash out the door. That's what it's normally going to be. I have got to tell you how overwhelmingly successful it was. I don't even know. I had a goal of about halfway through the week. I announced it on Tuesday. It was Friday night at 7. A goal of, initially, I swear to you guys, I thought, well, if 10 Courageous Cadillac Macs are on it and like 10 guests, that'll be great. Be great for a first one. All right, well, the minute I posted it on my fan page where my customers could see it and shared it with you guys, there was like 20 people almost instantaneously that were on it. And then the day of, there was 65. And then 2 hours before, there was 85. Then by the time the thing ended that night, there was like 99 people that were part of the group, and over 60 watched it live. I was so jacked and so energized and so proud of you guys for having so many people on it. I want to give a huge shout out to Sandy Stickland, who had the most live participants on it. And in fact, let me bring the gallery back, please. Let me take myself off the spotlight here for a moment. So Sandy Stickland, you can get the love here and all of the congratulations for jumping on it. I love that so very much. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go back, and I had no idea, you guys, that it was going to be, I mean, I could have only hoped, right? I had no idea what our first live party was going to be like. And I was nervous and excited. Like, I was like so excited. The response was overwhelming. I got the idea from Cece and another national sales director to do a survey at the end, because with so many people, I can't personally connect with everybody. And if so many of them are your guests, I may never know what they think unless you can get with everybody and tell me what everybody thinks. So we've already had about 14 of the guests that were there. Overwhelming. They loved my face on my hand, which is Sally. That's from Cece. That's not me. I said I borrowed Cece. Actually, it was pretty funny. They loved it, that it was energizing. They loved, people were like, loved all of it, loved Cece's hand or Lisa's hand, loved the energy, loved the sets, loved the opportunity to watch from home. Didn't know Mary Kay did these. Yeah, people told Sandy and I that. You guys, people might know you're open, but do they know that you're willing to do a FaceTime party? And if you're not willing yet, can you be with somebody who is willing? We will definitely do another one. That night, Carrie Leet, who is one of my team members that joined our team in October, that many of you have met at a couple of events, was on that night with her sisters and her friends, and asked me that night already if I would please do a Zoom party with all of her and her friends on anti-aging products. I said, well, actually, that's the next thing I wanted to do anyway. So if you can let me formulate for a moment, yes, I absolutely want to do that. So that's one of the next things that I'll do, you guys. And they can come on Zoom, and then they can either participate and do it, or they can just listen. So I have to tell you a little bit of the stats. So you already heard from Sandy that she had $700 in sales already last week, and most of it, I believe, was from the party. So of the people that I invited, you guys, I had, forgive me here, I had 10 that were there. I had 8 that were live. 2 came back and watched it later, okay? And of the 8 that were live, one of them today gave me a $190 order. She's never ordered that much at once. One of my good customers, Karen, gave me a $227 order. And my hairdresser, now, can I get an amen for how hard it is to get a hairdresser to buy and wear your products? Okay, yeah, $198 order of skincare, masking, and foundation. The products you want them on. So yeah, thank you, Cece. So far, you guys, my sales are $617. I have another $200 order ready to go when the girl gets paid. She wants me to drop it off when she gets paid. Diane Volk, God bless her, the little cutie that kept talking, is getting repair in a couple of weeks. That'll be another $205. My cousin's girlfriend, Cynthia, who wears no makeup, is natural, but wants to know if she were to, what would she wear? And she's like, Jerry, her boyfriend, Sandy's brother-in-law, my mother's nephew, my cousin, it likes her natural. And I'm like, great, we can keep you natural. She goes, so I have a lot of questions. Great. You guys, I just invited her because we had been chatting, and I'm like, you need something fun to do? Let me invite you to something fun. My neighbor Lydia that I saw walking down the street, I was like, oh, great, see you later. She was on the last 20 minutes. You guys, she hasn't bought Mary Kay from me in like 10 years. They're working. It's working. So we're going to do some more. And my point around all of this, 2 things. One is people are looking for something fun to do, and they may not even be your client yet. Okay, that. Secondly, people are spending money. let's have them buy something that is a quality product from a quality person and a quality company, and not something ridiculous like pink and black, hairspray, which was just in my closet from other stuff. But have them buy something that is a quality product that they should be buying, not continuing to do this incessant online shopping and not getting any help, especially not from someone who is going to keep their stuff on hand. Diane, my little customer, you guys, she's a great customer. She's also a former hairstylist who spends way too much money, and said she was considering going back to number 7 for her foundation, but she wanted to check with Mary Kay first. I was like, oh, great. I'm glad you said that, Diane, because number 7 is not going to call you on your birthday and go for walks with you and remind you how beautiful you are every time you talk to them. And she's like, you're right. And I'm like, I know. And it's not a better product and it costs more money. Okay. So, all right, I am going to bring it back to the gallery. All right. I'll take myself off of Spotlight. Okay. And do we have questions or comments regarding any unit? Because there was 2 parties last week. Any questions or comments that you would like to share regarding those events? And if so, just raise your hand and I'll call on you, and then you can, and we'll unmute you. Go ahead, Dory.
Hi, I just wanted to say that I am so thrilled with Sandy's and your results. And this just seems like a really good idea. And when we get back to normal, quote unquote, whatever that may be, I would still like to see these being done, even if it's not as often, but at least being done. So we have options for people that we can't reach personally or who can't get to us. And I think it's a really big bonus that we got out of this quarantine. It really is.
Thank you. Totally agree. Absolutely. B-Rad.
I totally second that, and I would, I guess, challenge all of us to try and do it once, because we have an excuse right now. Like, it could be miserable, like it could be horrible, and we could be silly and mess up, but people will give us grace because it's our first time, right? Because imagine in the winter for us that are living in Wisconsin, I mean, heck, I might not be moving out, or going out there and trekking through the snow if you could hop on and do online. So there's really no excuses anymore.
Love that. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody else?
Can I invite Brittany S? Brittany, are you on that you could just share super quick your sales? Because I think we just missed you on that. I just wanted to make sure that you get some recognition, because Brittany is new. Kelly, when? Or Brittany, when did you sign up? Like
in March.
End of March, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your experience and who you had on and your sales.
So this is from our party last week. My mom was on, my grandma was on, and then I also got just another order today from my best friend's mom. My grandma's order was $301. My mom's was $320, and then the order I had today was $22. So that was really exciting.
Oh my gosh.
That
You're
is
getting
so
all the love.
great. So great. So great. What a great way to do a new consultant debut right now.
Yeah.
What a great way.
Thank you, Brittany.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you for sharing that, Brittany. So as Andrea and Cece and I have been learning all of these things, some of you might have seen Sales Director Leanne David. When you go to InTouch and you are looking up the digital tools and the digital plan, again, the brunette with the computer, the one that's sitting there and you click on all of that. Leanne David is a sales director that's in the Kristen Sharp area. Kristen and Leanne has worked her business virtually her entire career. Now, she said, I don't remember exactly when she joined, but she was for sure joined before Facebook, and my first Facebook post was 2009. So let's just say she was prior to 2008. Let's just say that, okay? Well, she moved across the country when she started her Mary Kay business. Her director, who's Kristen Sharp, national sales director, challenged her to do 30 faces in a month, a perfect start. And she said, well, who am I supposed to talk to? I just moved. Kristen suggested that she connect with her people she already knew, which is who you would have on one of these, people you already know. They already love you. Start with people you already know. Say, I don't really know what I'm doing. Can I work with you? What are they going to say? No, they already love you. Start with your mom or your best friend or your grandma. Just start simple. Or your neighbor, whatever. So Leanne David, from the beginning of her business, has been mailing out facials in a bag, skincare pampering samples since the beginning of her career, and would mail them. And at that time, she said it was phone call facials. And she would have them go to the bathroom, say, set the phone down, wash your face with this one. Okay, pick the phone back up. Okay, so this must have even been before Skype. Now, I know Skype's been around a while, but it wasn't always the most reliable. So she already was doing her business like that. You know what else she's always done? Which, you guys, I love this. And when we get back to real life, I would love for you to do this. People who couldn't attend the live debut party, she had them on Facebook Messenger or Skype or now Zoom, whatever. She would have them at the party and have them listen anyway. And she said they sometimes were even more of the sales. Yep. Where is she? Katie's QVC party that she had. You talk about it, show it. You talk about it, show it. These sales that you just had, particularly from the newer people, Sandy, all of them were new clients, correct? Most of them?
Yeah. One or two of them are ones that I had sold like foundation or something to in the past years, but almost all of them were just friends already on Facebook or that I had already worked with my photography or whatever. So I just invite everybody and they declined. I just started inviting. They're used to it from me. So, cause I, invite everybody on anything. So.
Yes. So they weren't even necessarily clients and you heard her sales, right? So what we're discovering about this, you guys, is that did you wonder, because I wondered, did you all wonder if people would buy even equally as much? Not more, even equally as much without trying it.
I did wonder.
So you guys are nodding because you were wondering, not because you're agreeing?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. So did I. I thought, okay, so everyone tries it and we know they love it, but are they going to buy it just by watching it? So apparently the answer is a resounding yes, because it's not just us. So what I would love for you all to do, Sandy, I'll come to you in 1 second. What I would love to make sure that you guys do is CC with both of those parties you had, and then Courageous Cadillac Max with ours. I want to track the sales, the bookings, and the team members from these specific parties, okay? Because we are seeing national sales directors are posting that a national sales director in her area had a $10,000 area party. And I remember seeing that going, how did they do that? Okay, well, I don't even know what our sales are, but I'm pretty sure I came up with 1,500 just like that from just the three of us that said something. So you can easily see how if a national area can have 10,000 and we had 30 consultants on there, how we could have a $3,000 party, right? All together.
1,400 as well.
Say it again, Cece.
About 1,400 as well.
Awesome. And I'm guessing that your new consultant debuts are probably even more, right?
Yeah, I think it was probably a little bit higher than the initial party. And I think we also had a lot of repeat people, which was really great because like, I know Maddie had some repeat people, or perhaps they couldn't make it on, they did watch it back. So it was really neat to get that excitement again. And I would say, Kelly, I think you agree with this. Maybe Olivia can speak up if, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but I'm pretty sure it was another layer during this time to show Olivia like, hey, this is another way that we do this. This is another way that we connect. And it gave Olivia like, oh, okay. And then, so, because we've been talking to Olivia for a while. So it gave her another, yes, she agrees, great. It gave her another way to see us working. And so, yeah, so there are two new team members from that as well.
Awesome. Awesome. Sandy, what were you going to say?
I think a lot of it has to do, what I think at least is that because it's Mary Kay, it's new for virtual. Everybody else, all the other, like MLMs, like 31, all the ones out there, everybody is so burnt out, I think, on the other parties that are out there, that now Mary Kay is, and it's a product, you don't even have to sell the product, just say it's Mary Kay, and people, okay, that's what I want. Somebody today, I said, I was telling about the hydrogel patches, and I said they felt really good. And I said, they're $40. She says, okay. Not, okay, how much, or, like whatever,
Yep.
Just because it's Mary Kay, and because you can get more people online, now you've kind of doubled your area or your audience. So I think that's a lot of it too, is because everybody knows the product, and now you're giving it easier access for them.
Yes. Thank you. One of the things that the company has mentioned to us when this all started, when this all first came down, when we were all, suddenly sequestered, was the company said they need it to be convenient. It's one thing to know you're open. It's another thing to know that it's still convenient for them. And I don't know if it was B-Rad who said this last week. B-Rad, were you the one who said, yeah, you said, you're like still 24 to 48 hours and people are like, oh, no rush. And you're like, no,
Yeah.
I'll bring it.
And that video, actually, I got a lot of hits on. I did it in my private group, and I recorded a video. It wasn't live, of me just sitting in front of my inventory. And I'm like, hey guys, I actually realized I never showed you this. It's just, I want you to know that I'm always here for you. And I compared myself to Amazon, and everyone loved that. I got a lot of orders because people were like, what, girl, you have all that? I'm like, well, it's really not that much, but what do you need? So it's just kind of one of those, again, layers, and just lightens the mood that literally we are Amazon. Like, legit.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Does anyone else want to speak to that before we move on? Okay, great. Well, it is 2 minutes to 8, and we're closing it down early tonight because there's not really anything I could tell you too serious with the hair looking like this, because you wouldn't take me seriously anyway, I don't think. So I couldn't take me seriously. So we're going to close with kind of a challenge, if you will. We had a couple of ideas. One is to invest in some sort of those bundles, okay? Like Andrea said earlier, right? It's either more money in your pocket when you sell them. Oh, geez, we're dying. Okay, well, it's going to be done in a second anyway. More money in your pocket when you're selling them, or when you give it as a gift to someone, you paid only 45% for it instead of 50, right? And when you are considering promoting them to the front line or whoever needs them right now, you're being able to, if you offered at a regular price or even a savings, you're able to do that, I guess is what I'm saying. And the company just always has your back. So, so either two things. One is get some of your bundles, or the next is also to do your Mary Kay moment. Do your Mary Kay moment and get a picture ready or whatever it is that you're going to do. And we'll talk about those next week. Okay. All right. So we'll see you tomorrow night for Peek into Pink, right? 7 o'clock Zoom. It's Dreaming in Jammies, but it's now called Peek into Pink. And Dory is going to be one of our featured speakers as well. So it's about the 3 gens and how Mary Kay is relevant for all of us still, right now, especially. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on. Is that you, Cece?
Yep, yes. You must not have us on view because I kept putting my hand up, but you missed me. I failed to mention and remind you all also of April Bingo. And I just want to ensure that you guys know where to access that, which is lisacadillacmac.com. And remind you that it is truly a place for everyone to win at every single level. She's going to show you super quick what that looks like. And I usually do post it monthly on our Rise Facebook page. You can also find it on lisacadillacmac.com under unit contests. It is so fun, you guys. It's a great way to track, keep yourself accountable, keep accountable to your leaders, and just a super fun thing. It's a great challenge, and you get rewarded for doing so for our year-end auctions. So super fun. Always due by the 5th of the following month via email to your sales directors. So questions, let us know. Otherwise, I love getting those and rewarding you guys for that. It's always such a fun thing to do. So thank you so much for being consistent with that too.
Thank you. All right, you guys, love you. We'll see you tomorrow night or working on Wednesday or whenever. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Love your crazy hair. Whoop, whoop.
So much fun. It's crazy. Oh man, stop recording and meeting stop.